Hey folks, it's Rob, and tonight I'm trying this demo, Lootbound. I need to keep it shorter tonight. I have an appointment in the morning. But, figured I wanted to try something, I wanted to relax, a little bit of a game. Get my mind off of, bit of soreness in my back. And just try this out. Let's see, what settings are there in here? We got English, and you got other languages. Screen resolution, monitor, yeah. Audio, may need to turn that down a bit. Okay, and then guess other than settings we have play. All right. I have not played any of this. See, we have a slot save system. Lootbound. Too hard, possibly broken. Said. Okay. So, character selection. Select a hero to embark on a run. Press continue button to begin the run. Okay. So, we have no choices, just this one person currently. A mighty warrior carving a path through enemy ranks. He's the warrior. Okay. Upgrades locked, not available in the demo. Hub locked, not available in the demo. He's got stats. Not that anything really means anything to me currently. I'm guessing he's healthy and armored. That's usually how warriors go. Let's see. Let's hit that play button. I don't remember anything. Not even my name. There's a sword in my hands. That means I'm a warrior. Strange. I feel nothing. I shouldn't I? Duty. That word feels familiar. Everything is shrouded in fog. A path lies ahead. I have to remember. Help me. Wildlands. Combat. Lootbound combat is turn-based. During your turn, select one of your character's available abilities, then choose a target. Note using an ability ends the character's turn. Combat is divided into rounds. Each character takes only one turn per round. Turn order is determined by initiative. The higher it is, the earlier the character turn comes. Okay. At the end of combat, all characters in the party restore armor and mana. Armor is always fully restored. Only a percentage of the total mana is restored. This value decreases with each difficulty level of the run. Okay. So the blue bar will be the mana, that'll be health, and that'll be armor. Okay. So, round one. There's a rock pile. Armored attack grants armor to allies with every attack. That's a cleave master. Furious attack applies fury to allies with every attack. Okay. I'm going first, then the rock monster, then the cleave master. Okay. I have shred. No mana cost to use. 20 bonus damage, 14 bonus slash damage. I have smashing blow. That cost me 8 mana of the apparently 30 I have. 28 bonus slash damage deals bonus slash damage equal to current armor value, which is 150. Okay, so that's something. And then defensive lunge. It attacks target. All these attack target. This costs 5 mana. 14 bonus slash damage. Grants 60 armor to self. Armor amount gains a power bonus from the order stat. So I don't see the stats currently. Right clicking didn't do anything. Obviously it was on the previous page. You know, when we on selection, but I don't know what the honor score would be. So if I do this, that'll boost the armor, which will boost this. But that guy's got 176. I could take this guy out, I think, with this right now. So okay, choose that, and then I do that. Yeah, I took him out. Then I get hit by that guy. I'll only get some of my mana back, apparently. Alright, so if I do this, I could do that. He dodged. That sucks. Let's try the shred attack. Okay. Do that again. There we go. When you win a battle, you get a loot card. The card gives you a few items to choose from. You can move only one item from every loot card to your inventory. Okay, so I get my choice of one thing. Alright. Rotate items to use inventory space more efficiently. Okay, so it'll be inventory management as well. To free up space in your inventory, you can discard unwanted items. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't need this like super cool helmet anymore, so I'm going to toss it on the ground. All right. Some items have special property and aura. Items with auras provide bonuses to adjacent items. Okay, so right, yeah. Obsidian Carapace of Reflection, legendary, plus 20 armor. Aura on items around. Aura is active on only on the top side. Influence category armor, influence subcategory helmet, plus 100 thems. Item class warrior. Okay, so that was the example. Right, so I have the choice of the dirk or the spiffy hat. I guess I don't currently have any equipment going by this. So I can choose this weapon. It's considered a sword, despite it says dirk. It's plus 15 damage and plus 3% crit damage. Apparently this is a universal weapon. Or we can use the Soundwave hat, which is a common hat, plus 3% dodge and plus 10 initiative. So my initiative is 50. I don't know how that compares directly. I know the damage could be higher. Plus 15 onto 50 is a considerable bonus. Plus, crit chance goes from 5 to 8, I guess. What's my dodge? My dodge is currently 5%. That would go to 8%. Dodging's nice. Let's see. I think I'll take the dagger. Well, the dirk. Right, so I just pick it up and I just put it down. Okay. And then do I need to do anything to equip it? So if I press Alt, what happens? Damage increases the character's base attack damage. Okay, so that just expands that. And yeah, I just hold Alt to put that up. So that's what the hold next to it means. Okay. Right, now we're kind of Slay the Spire. A lot of games do this now. But, actually FTL did it before Slay the Spire, to be absolutely honest. Although in FTL you are free to move backwards if you want to. So, I guess we just, grab and pull. We have a legend here. So these are just enemies. That's a consumable. That's a chest. That is a training. Then we're back to regular fights. And then this is a companion. Fights. And then this is a blacksmith. This is camp. This is consumable. That's treasure. And then more fights. More stuff. Fights, stuff. Wow, this goes on for a bit, doesn't it? Still no elite enemies. Then finally we get to something different, an ability. And that's deity. campy stuff. Oh, there's an elite enemy finally. Ooh, this goes on. Right, and all the way to Sentinel part. Is there a quick way to move around this thing? Alright, that just brings up my inventory character sheet thing. I'm back to 21 mana, so keep that in mind for using powers. No. Okay, the mouse wheel moves this around too, which is probably a bit faster or more convenient than just grab and drag. This is just choose fight A or choose fight B. We will choose fight B. Alright, so that's a Cleave Master again, and this is a Firelighter. The Firelighter is the next one to act, and again, I could end it pretty quick. Boom. Hey, we dodged. Excellent. This guy, I'm gonna just straight up attack. There we go. Conserve my mana. Alright. Okay, stuff here. We have Shredding Shard. It's a sword. Does plus 18 slash damage. Corroding Staff. Plus 24 acid damage. These are both universal items. If I drag a weapon... Oh, well, this one's like got an unusual shape. Okay. Didn't seem to be any kind of cell mechanic. This is my consumables area. Okay. Oh, and there's inventory and there's equipment. Okay, so if I take the weapon, does it stack? That would be kind of crazy. And we can rotate if I recall. So yeah, R for rotate. I could just kind of do that. Slash damage did go up. Okay. Alright, 2 of these dippies. So that's really 225. Can I just kill him with a slash now? Yeah. And then this guy. Okay, so Soldier's Cloak is plus 50 health. I find that hard to argue with. But this is plus 9 crush damage and plus 10 order. My order is 15. Order affects one of those powers. More weapons, more good, right? Okay. Rotate. Stick it there. So now my damage is 65, my slash damage is 108, my crush damage 9, and order is 25. Okay. So I have the choice of training or consumable. Let's train. Dice. On this screen, you will select a loot card. When you've made your selection, a die is rolled. Your goal is to roll a value greater than or equal to the chosen card's difficulty. Okay. So the cards have, like, this one's a difficulty 2, this one's a 7, this one's a 12. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a 20-sided die. Alright. If a roll fails, you get a chance to re-roll. Remember, the number of re-rolls for the entire run is limited. Oh, okay. So that's the entire run. Gotcha. Alright, so this one, real easy. Health plus 50. This one, harder. Initiative plus 20. This one, considerably harder, but much more valuable. Mana plus 40. Right, and it's possible I could just fail out entirely on multiple rolls. So there's a risk factor. I could just blow this training entirely. Okay. Alright. So do I take the low risk, low reward, or do I go high risk, high reward? I'm not valuing the initiative currently, because I've been faster than everything. Let's try. Wish me luck, everybody. Nope. So I could just give up now and save my rerolls for later. Or I could try again. I'm going to try again. If I die, the rerolls are pointless. So that's 2 down. Let's try it again. Wow. Okay, 3 below 10 rolls. Really feeling this. You know, I only have to roll 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, or 20, which is, you know, it's not impossible, it's just not probable. Oh, jeez. Well, there we go. We failed. We failed entirely, and I wasted all my rerolls, and I got nothing. It'd be nice if there was like a, you know, a thanks for trying prize, right? You know, oh, well, you know, here's a little something for your trouble. But it is what it is. I knew what I was getting into. Oh, hello, buddy. You are a Thrasher. Deals bonus damage equal to their armor. Their armor is 100. Okay. You know, this guy just has a high base damage. Okay. Which is the bigger threat to me? I can take out this guy easily. I mean, I guess we'll just find out. Alright. Kill that guy. He did 145 armor damage. Okay. Take out that guy. Right, that is plus 25 health, plus 10 initiative. Merchant Duplet. Or a Staff of Hexes. More damage, more chaos. You know what? Let's do the initiative health thing. Okay. Fit this in here. Like that. Alright. Alright, these paths are equal until we get up into here. So what do I rather do? You know what? Let's go towards treasure. Treasure sounds nice. Alright. Cleave Masters, 2 of them. We got you guys. I can handle this. 1 of you. And 1 for you. Okay. And got a choice of helmets. Got this kind of cool gladiator helmet, plus 20 armor. Or the simple steel helmet, plus 20 armor. Okay, so this is just aesthetics. Mind you, I do appreciate the visibility that comes with the open helmet. Let's do... Actually, this is smaller. I should just take the smaller one. Okay. So that's plus 20 on my armor. Fantastic. A companion. Choose a companion to join you in your journey. So we have a witch, an insidious sorceress who unleashes curses and pestilence on all who stand in her way. Acid enchantments that weaken target's damage. Or we have a paladin, an indomitable servant of the gods, always ready to protect those in need. He has an indestructible strike, crush attack that restores the paladin's armor. Well, welcome aboard. He's got Fortress of Faith. Target, multiple targets. 8 mana. Ability that restores health and replenishes armor for all allies. Okay. Pleasure to meet you. I will call you Patty. Right. Okay, now we got 3 guys, and we're in the initiative run out. So, okay, he's down here, I'm up here, and we've got these, like, jerks here. And if I, yeah, we go over, we highlight, that's pretty normal. And that leaves the Clave Master for last. Okay, so if I do that one gets its attack. He got to do his thing. I didn't get to choose for him. Okay. Do that. Now, if I want you to use your ability... Yeah, so he does this base 7 crush damage, and that grants him 10 armor. Okay. Companions. If you have a companion in your party, you can equip gear for them as well. Unlike your character, companions cannot equip consumables. Fair enough. But, how do I equip them with equipment? So, a soldier's cloak is plus 50 health. This is Mantle of the Black Flare, plus 25 health, plus 10 chaos. Well, I'm not desiring the chaos right now. Right, well, if I take this out, take it, and I were to, well, temporarily put it here, that's fine. So, I see. Okay, so if I were to, let's speed him up a little by giving him an initiative bonus, and maybe we give him this crushing hammer. And he'll be a bit better at beating things up as my backup. Yeah? Okay. In fact, let's just make it look pretty. There we go. Okay. And that's consumables. This is treasure. We were going to head for treasure. Let's do that. It seems this chest holds treasure, but how valuable is it? Oh, it's in our check. Okay. Difficulty 6, difficulty 9, difficulty 15. It tells us what these are. So, serrated hunting dirk, plus 36 slash damage, plus 6 crit chance. That'd be nice. Dirk of the final blow, plus 9% crit damage, plus 9% crit chance. And it has an aura. Right. Synergy category weapon. Synergy subcategory sword, plus 4 crit bonus. So it's just like loads more crit. Okay. And then Shard of the Destroyer Dirk. Plus 9% crit chance. Aura on items next to the areas for weapons, subcategory sword, plus 18% crit damage. It's a warrior item. This is a warrior item, and this is a universal item. Okay. Let's try for this, because, I mean, this doesn't actually seem that much better than this. Because that's 18% crit damage and 9% crit chance. This is basically 13% crit chance and 9% crit damage. And so better chances of critting seems like a better choice. Alright, I don't have any rerolls. Hopefully, yes. Okay, so we get the thing. Sweet. And if I want to put it somewhere... Right, it's got its aura. Right, so let's put it there for now. Move things about. If I were to do that, and then do this, and then do... Can I overlap that way? It acts like I can overlap that way. Why? Yeah, because... Oh, okay. It just means I can put that down that way. Alright. Right. So, there we go. I'm not quite sure what the synergy does. I mean, it says plus 4% crit damage chance. So my crit chance is now 22%, and the crit damage is 137%. Alright. Moving forward. Okay, so we both go first, which is why I gave him that initiative bonus. They're all cleave masters, so I might as well just... Yeah, we want to make sure we take out the guy who's going to give the other ones boat boosts. Well, I mean, they're all going to give each other boosts. All right, kill this guy. And that was a crit. We like that. Okay, and then, yeah, they're giving each other blessings. You die. I need you to be better there, Patty. This is not very effective. Okay. So, oh, that's armor and fortitude. Okay. Or cracked horn. More crit damage, more order. Okay. More armor, more fortitude. I'm not quite sure what fortitude does. Absorbs a portion of incoming damage. Oh, okay. Well, I do know someone who could probably use that in addition to the stuff he's currently using. Boom. All right. All right. Kind of the same fight again, I guess. You. Yeah. Yeah, you can just beat on Patty. That's okay. He's working hard then. Okay. Yeah, this is working out. Patty's tanking my stuff. Plus 20 armor. Or that Staff of Hexes. You know what? Patty could use a helmet. I am fine with giving Patty a helmet. There you go, Patty. You can tank all day, Patty. Ooh, that guy is tougher. A shield bearer. Deals high base damage. He's got 200 armor and 625 health. Okay. Well, let's kill this guy. Get him off the table. And then, yeah, Patty's fine. Okay. Patty's sinking is fine. Yeah, okay. And there we go. Coal Stav. Plus 12 acid damage, plus 10 chaos. Wanderer's Pan Flute. Plus 10 initiative, plus 10 order. Well, you know what? Fits right there. Training, consumable. Let's try training again. Okay, so previously we sucked. I'm not sure what that does. Oh, damage plus 100. That'd be really nice. It's also really hard. We're gonna try for an easy one for the extra armor. And we fail. Lovely. Going well, going well. Okay, moving forward. Alright, these chumps again. Well, slightly different. Got Cleave Master. Right. You are getting that. Good. Pike Flute. That's also an instrument. Plus 15 damage, plus 10 order. Dandy's Hat. Plus 50 health, plus 3% dodge. You know, I'm fine with that. I can just add this to the pile. My damage is now 80 / 108. Order is at 35. And your order's at 45. Yeah, okay. Might as well see what the... Well, I don't know what the camp does either. There's an R Forge on this path, and then there's Deity. And it all collapses back into this one point. So this is where I can either switch over to the camp to do these, or I can stay with the Forge, and then I can see what the Deity is, I suppose. Well, let's do that. Want me to make enchanted gems for your equipment? Results not guaranteed. Okay. So, crit damage plus 15%. Health up to 50, 50-50 chance, or fortitude up 25, about a 40% chance. Right, you know what? Let's take the easy shot for the crit damage. Hey, I can actually get something for a change. How nice. Okay. Blacksmith gems allow you to improve your item stats. Drag a gem onto one of your items to enhance it. Once an item has been enhanced, you cannot remove or move the enchantment. Okay, so this is a one-way stop. Alright. So this would enhance the crit damage. If I stick it on the thing I'm probably least likely to get rid of immediately, strikes me as a good thing. Okay. And we fight, and we fight, and we fight, and we fight. Okay. Yeah, this fight again. Just different positioning. So in our spiffy hat, the Soundwave hat again. Or a focus loot. Plus 6% crit damage, plus 10 order. You know? There you go, dude. Where can I... Let's rotate it. There we go. Alright, these guys. I really wish you'd gone for the big guy. Alright. Hey, took him out in one go. Alright. Ooh, piercing guitar. And then a consecrated sledgehammer. Is that what we already have on this guy? Yeah, consecrated sledgehammer. Can't fit that into your inventory. I can't fit it into my inventory, not without some rearrangement. But I could do it. Now the guitar is probably beyond my ability currently, unless without a lot of reshuffling. No. Yeah, that's just not going to work. But yeah, I could. Well, actually, can I fit it in over here? Nah, let's put it on mine. All right. No. That's annoying. Okay, let's move that up like that and bring this over like this, and then I rotate just to kind of leave a better space in the middle. Okay. So that gives me a bit of crush damage on this guy too. And our order's up to 45. Okay. So let's meet the deity. Ancient altar demands an offering. Sacrifice your party's mana to receive a divine gift. Well, alright, we'll give up some mana. That's an Iron Maiden. Ow. So, Necklace of the Keeper. Aura on surrounding items. It's for category armor, subcategory all. It gives me additional acid damage, but reduces initiative, order, and adds to chaos. Aw, that sucks. That'd be great for the other companion. It's not great for this one. I'm actually liking having the initiative bonus, and I don't actually want the acid bonus. Maybe if I get our companion, I guess. Alright. These guys. Alright. You. Alright. Yeah, it's going to be a bit more trouble for him. Maybe I should expend some mana and just take that one out. Okay. Those are some sizable weapons. That's 15 damage and 6 crit chance. A really awkward shape. Tempered Soldier's Sword. Plus 15 damage, plus 9 slash damage. That's not crazy weird. What if I move this down, move this into the inventory, move this over here, rotate, and I fit it in like that. And then this, rotate, stick it there. Alright. Sounds good. Time to beat up some more jerks. Oh, a new guy, Rock Thrower. Deals bonus damage equal to their armor. And the Thrasher does bonus damage equal to their armor. And then this guy, who just has a high base damage. Okay. So I do want this guy gone. Yeah, you can take that out probably, I imagine. Alright. That hit Patty pretty hard. Alright. Ow. Okay. Artisan's Hammer adds 18 crush damage or an earth shredding shard. Okay. Yeah, we can fit this in over here. There we go. And yeah, he's a little hurt. Okay. When does the health go back up, if at all? I'm wondering. Alright, you were bad news. I'm gonna just expend an attack to take you out clear. Oh, didn't manage. There you go. Thank you, Patty. Alright, let's take this guy out. Alright. So we're both a little hurt. Finally getting somewhere on the combat difficulty. He dodged me, too. There we go. Ooh, that looks nice. Alright. Plus 30 armor, plus 12 fortitude. This is going to take a bit of reshuffling. Meanwhile, this hood is mana and dodge, which is not terrible. But that extra armor and fortitude seems real nice. I think I'd have to give up a lot of stuff to fit it in over here. Just because of this complex. Alright, what can I do over here? Well, like, I want the things that do the things that I got, right? Alright, let's shift things into the out here. And then start messing with this. So, alright, there's only so much space for that kind of stuff too. Alright. Alright. Okay, if I want to bring this in. Ah, right click does that too. Okay. That's pretty neat. Right, so, okay. Got a lot of fairly regular shapes. And then if I do... now, just do that there. Let's flip you over. Stick you there, and like that. Then that, 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 that. That's down 2 weapons. He's tank crazy, but not as effective in damaging enemies. Don't want to give up his initiative bonus. That's 20 points of order he loses. Right, well, if I pull that off, I could put this on. If I pull that off, I can move this there. I could do... Interesting. This is a bit more engaging in this. This is kind of cool how this works. Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, I could spend quite a bit of time doing this, I suppose. Well, I guess if I leave him tanky, having him lose initiative isn't a big deal. And I guess we'll just hold on to the rest of this. Okay. So, this is... ability. Okay. Earn ability, the choice is yours. So I can get a focus strike, attacks increase critical hit power. Or I can get hack and slash, heavy slash attack on the target. Both cost 6 mana, both affect a single target. Guess I will take the heavy slash attack. Alright, moving up into the tree again. That last divinity was less than desirable, but maybe it wouldn't go so badly again. I do want to find out what the camp does. So that leads us on kind of like this side. And we'll do that fight. Alright. Let's try the new attack. Okay. Probably just finish that guy like that. Nope, I was 3 shy. That sucks. Thank you, Pat. Dodged it, huh? Alright, there we go. Novice's doublet. Plus 5 mana, plus 10 initiative. I can't make much use of it at the moment, but let's throw it over here. I might get an Art Companion sometime, and then I can, you know, maybe use some of this stuff. Yep. Sacrifice mana for a Divine Gift. Alright. This one is Amulet of Flesh. Plus 80 health, minus 24 damage, place 36 order, minus 6 chaos. I don't know. I'm not liking the damage down, but, right, well. So that transfers the aura to the other things, doesn't it? Yeah. So having that on there makes his damage. Well, it still has his crush damage. Ah, yeah, damage 15. The damage score just disappears. Okay. And then, chaos is gone. He has no chaos score. And his health went up considerably? Yeah. Okay, and his order also shot through the roof. Alright. And if I move this, and bring that down, that does more. Okay, okay. Alright, we're heading towards the camp. We'll do this one. Ooh, big guy in the back. Alright. Still not enough. Well, one's gone. Back. Instead of doing that. No, I have no mana to play with. Okay. Just as well. He's got mana, though. That's right. How do I get him to use his ability? This ability grants armor to allies and healing gains, which, I mean, we could both use healing. And he does have a bit of mana, which, I mean, I'd like him to use it. Okay, well, I don't know what makes him do that. 3 options. Well, that's different. Rhythm Flute, that's more order. Meat Tenderizer. 9 crush damage, 6 crit damage. Stone Sledgehammer. I think that's actually inferior to this. The Consecrated Sledgehammer? Yeah. And that's... This gives some crit bonus. Plus 20 order. Oh, I got a slot for it. Okay. Camp. See what that's about. Warriors rest by a campfire. You can heal one of them. Okay. Me. And then if I go here, I can heal the other guy. But first we gotta fight. Alright. It's a wall dragger. Grants armor to allies with every attack. Okay. Got 300 armor and 475 health. Let us... Oh, we got our mana back while we were resting too. That's cool. Right, let's slam you hard. There we go. Not quite enough, huh? Good job, Patty. Okay, alright. Getting a fair grip on this. Slightly larger helmet. 10 armor, 15 thorns. Guardian's helmet. Yeah, let's hit the alt. Thorns. Deal reflected damage when taking damage. Okay. That would be pretty useful on Patty. How can I fit it on? Well, this gets a little tricky, I think. Let's rotate that. Maybe move this down here. Lose all that health in order, though, this way. I don't feel bad about it, though. Right, let's heal him here. Okay, move on to the next fight, and then... yeah, we have an elite fight. Okay. So, yeah, once again, I want these guys gone. Alright, maybe I will start by eliminating the damage booster. Ow. Ow. Alright, need to kill a guy. Not good. Oh, the bonus damage was armor. I shouldn't have done that way. Alright. Our hammer and a lunging flute. I don't think there's anything I can really make use of here. But again, I don't know, we might be able to use something eventually. Guess we'll grab this as be straightforward enough to fit in. Right, let's try. I'm injured, but we're gonna try. 3,300 health and 450 armor. Ow. Lava Smasher. Armor Mastery applies armor to self and deals bonus damage based on their armor. So I need to shut that armor down immediately. Right, do the smashing blow. Good job. Let's do another smashing blow. There we go. I'm out of mana. Okay. 234, back up to 140 armor. 138. 78. Back up with 140 armor. Dead. Okay. Ooh, stuff. Ring of the Twisted Abyss. Extra mana and chaos. Breastplate of the Fallen Titan. Plus 24 thorns and 60 armor. Well, I definitely want that. And I definitely want it on my tank, I think. How do I fit it? Okay, well, we start. Okay, grab that. Try to fit this in. That should fit, right? Why can't I take that? Maybe you can't use it? Q to return. No, that looks like he should be able to use it. But yeah, it's all red. Okay. I could put it into inventory, but I can't put it on the paladin. Alright. Does it show the same way over me? Yes, it does. Can't use that. Okay. Ha. I mean, I want it, but I don't want to just stick it in inventory. I want to be able to use it. Man, I tore this apart to be able to fit that in there. Yeah, if I pull that aside, there's no reason this wouldn't fit in here. But it won't go. Ah, it sucks. Now I gotta fit everything back in. Well, alright. Guess we'll just take it. There's a second loot? Alright. Ring of Thorn Stone. Okay, this doesn't have any real downsides. Mind you, this Blessed Punisher is a nice hammer. Yeah, on to weapons, huh? Okay. Alright, we'll try it that way. I'm annoyed by divinities, but there's an art elite there. We're nearly done. I'm going to finish the run, and then that'll be it for the stream. I do need to be up in the morning. I'm also nearly dead. Okay, so there's a campfire there. No, I'm not nearly dead. I'm injured, but I'm nearly out of mana. Okay. Well, that means we're not going to Divinity, because Divinity's going to want to suck my mana down, and I won't be able to... we haven't visited consumables. Let's do that. Choose a potion, Traveler, but remember you can only take one. Okay, so this is a bomb. 500 damage to the target. This is a dungeon healing potion, 200 health. Or a dungeon mana potion, 50 mana. Well, that's nice. Okay. Gonna take the bomb. Okay. Consumables are items with unique effects that can only be used once. Can be used only once. To be able to use them in combat, you must equip consumables in a dedicated slot in the inventory. Okay. To use consumables, select it during your turn, then choose a target. Only your character can equip and use consumables. Important, unlike abilities, consumables don't end a character's turn. So I'll do that as well as something. And it takes about half of my consumable space. Okay. Conceivably, it could take up even more. Alright, 3 of these guys, the shield bearers. They just deal a high base damage, so it doesn't really matter which one we kill first. Let's try out that bomb, though. Boom. Alright, and then if I just stab that guy, and we'll let Patty see what he does. Okay, Patty's going there. And Patty's covered in thorns now, so yeah, he's doing damage every time they attack him. Okay, switch target. Yeah, so the counterattack injured them quite badly, actually. Right. Okay, alright. Hammer of the Sky Strike. And then Slasher's Curious. You know, could maybe move Consecrated Hammer out of the way. To do that, I'm going to have to move some things around a bit, I suppose. Okay. Now I can rest. And then whatever this is, the Sentinel. Choose one part of the final enemy, the Sentinel. Each will grant him new powers and abilities. Oh, okay. Beams of frost and flame that strike the whole party. Fire deals heavy damage while ice reduces defense. Horns of Acid strike a single target. They fire in bursts or a powerful barrage that increases the Sentinel's critical hit power. Okay, we're gonna do that one. Grimwood. Okay. So this is a Sting Whirler. Swift attack, applies speed to allies with every attack, and then Morsel Catcher, vampiric attack, applies vampirism to allies with every attack. So I definitely want that out of the way faster. Darn skeeters. Exile's Chainmail. Plus 150 health, plus 80 armor, plus 24 fortitude. Well, that is very nice. And a Poisonous Root. Acid damage and chaos. I can't make anybody wear this. So away that goes. Shift that over. If I wanted to use it. Just burn that. Get it out of the way. I'm not going to use it anymore. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Alright, they don't quite mesh up the way I want. Mm-hmm. Okay, I need some means of putting things down. Trixie. Alright, you know what? We're going to get rid of the extra one. Okay. And then we can... What? Damage is down considerably, but this is a lot of armor and fortitude, which is very nice. Whatever. We're done. This is... We did that whole round. We got a whole new area now. Okay. If I say escape, I can main menu. Right. Seems good. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope you have an excellent day. I hope I found this quite compelling, actually. The inventory management thing is a thing, I would argue. Neat. It's a free demo. Feel free to try that out. It's on Steam. That was Lootbound. Have a great night, everybody. Goodbye.